Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And now the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back and is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Aztecs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
And that's a solid game before the defense is able to bring him down. Run sets up an important 4th down call for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, San Diego State. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Loss of 5. Second down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, San Diego State 7, Troy 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. Making people miss. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Troy. No chance to catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Back-to-back sacks, and his home crowd is going berserk for this third and long. Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Great cut there. Quick juke to get free. Touchdown, Trojans. Strong game by this quarterback.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. The return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Bringing pressure. That's reeled in. It's Boyd.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. In the clear at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Troy. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
San Diego State, 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 22, not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. The San Diego State offense on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it second and short. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Aztecs come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He's found some room with the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aztecs will kick this away to start the second half.
Set to kick it off.
Bringing it out, it's Graves. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Troy offense back on the field now. And Quarterback now goes in motion. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, testing the middle. When he finds his target, he has the 1st. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The Aztecs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force the field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But man, bad call, backfires. Now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Aztecs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask from the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
It's a quick grab. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Direct snap to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Trojans. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
San Diego State, 21.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the San Diego State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Aztecs offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. They'll feed the back again. The Aztecs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He hands it off from the gun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. This is Troy, 28. San Diego State, 21.
The Aztecs will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. They go with a direct snap. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the Pack much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of,
It's a fumble.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's inside the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Picks up 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this Pack, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Pressure is coming. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. We bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here, lets it go. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. And the Aztecs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. No time to play conservative. We'll see what the coordinator calls here to start this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Touchdown, Troy. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
San Diego State, 28.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the San Diego State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Handoff here from the shotgun. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And then first down right back to the running game. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Aztecs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass this time. And here comes a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And now a crucial PAT attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 49, set to kick this one off.
And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a first down.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Punt over the middle. It's Boyd. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And the Aztecs looking to cash in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's first and goal now. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The Aztecs will crank up the tempo. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Catch made on the left side. The defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
So now it's fourth down. Ball game on the line right now. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get organized before this critical play coming up. So now it's fourth down. Ball game on the line right now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for two and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
And the PAT is good.
That ties the game at 42 all.
So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Here comes a handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Picks up 4. Brings up second and goal.
Offense facing second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
Let's see what the call is on this critical third and goal as you try to punch it in overtime. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
So here we go. The coach rolling the dice, going for it on fourth and goal here in overtime. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. They'll run it from the gun, powering through.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Interesting call coming up on 3rd and medium. You don't want to lose yardage. You got to position your kicker for a potential game-winning field goal try. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.